Anybody that has a dangerous reptiles sign in their backyard, it just screams, let me in, let me in.
I'm not one who imbibes wine, but they say wine gets better with age. I prefer this.
We have been having a lot of fun with this Axis Go. My underwater housing for my iPhone. You know, it's Christmas, buddy, and you don't have one of these, so Merry Christmas.
No.
You got it.
You don't have to do that.
You know what? Because it's Christmas time, and we love the fact that you're living the aquascape lifestyle, and I know you're going to have a lot of fun taking pictures with that
Dude,
thing.
you give me too much.
Coming towards you, Ed. I'm Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. This is my channel, Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy, and I'm back in Jupiter, Florida. We came back to visit one of our favorite builds of all time, or actually 3 of our favorite builds of all time, at our buddy Kamp Kenan's place. This is the front of Kenan's house. Let's go actually knock on the door. Let him show us how he, look at this, lives the aquascape lifestyle.
Come on, man. One knock is all we have to do.
How you doing, bro?
What's going on, dude? Good to see you.
All right, so for all of my viewers on here, this is Kamp Kenan, which is
Kamp Kenan, man. It's a name that my friends gave my home because when they came over, they noticed I had a lot of animals, and they thought it's like summer camp.
Yes.
So Kamp Kenan to help again. It really started to pick up when I started living this aquascape lifestyle here, because the one thing that I've always been interested in my entire life was turtles. Love reptiles, love turtles.
You see why we hit it off?
Oh, we hit it off right away. He actually made my dreams and my turtles' dreams come true when they put this very first aquascape ecosystem in.
3 years ago now?
Yes, I think so.
Yep, next month will be 3 years.
It's really incredible. It has just gotten better with age.
Yep.
All the ferns, I let things happen. Just enjoy the native ferns. We've got some grasses put up, but more importantly, we got turtles in here.
Yes.
We got some pink belly side necks in here, some African cichlids. It's almost the lifestyle becomes something of an obsession. You know, this is the entry to my home. When you and your team put this in, not only did I make a bunch of new friends, but I didn't know how much it was going to change my life. The amount of time I spend here is incredible. It's right in my front yard.
Yeah.
Where people normally don't spend time in their front yard. I'm always out here interacting with the animals, and because of what you built, I've been able to help different zoological institutions in their surplus animals. So some of these animals, like these Badiger borneensis right here, these are threatened species, endangered species from Southeast Asia that now have a naturalistic, safe home here with me. My job, being a member of the Turtle Survival Alliance and the TTPG, is to keep these animals going. So you guys have enabled me to do that.
We came in originally and we put a biofalls up here. We put this pond in, we put this bridge in, and then this was the original pond, and then you had John Adams.
Always bringing the carnies with me, the carnivorous plants.
So that's what was funny. Come on over here, check this out. So what was interesting is when you work with the guys at Aquascape, you find a whole crew of interesting people to befriend. John and I hit it off, really loved what he was doing. He came down with his 2 boys. In one day, they added this beautiful stream, which acts something of a filter. It acts, again, as another type of biological filtration. But more importantly, I have a species of box turtle from Asia that really like shallow water, and they interact with this stream. We had a leftover patio bowl here, and we just, you know, modified it a little bit. Now it's a little spillway bowl. So this has been amazing.
Yep.
But that's not all you did. You guys came back exactly almost a year later.
Yep.
You came here February the first time, you came back in December 2018, I believe, and did this. And you'll have to excuse the unsightly cord because we're in the middle of a cold snap, and so it doesn't happen often, so I haven't trenched electric all the way out to my Galapagos tortoise enclosure.
Anybody that has a Galapagos turtle enclosure is a friend of mine.
I love this. We now have completely aquascaped the front of the house. The only thing we need to do is we need a pond to connect there, okay? And we need a pond that I can pull the cars over. I'll add the alligators. You don't worry.
I love the log here.
Yeah.
And how we integrated this
And
right
what's
outside
cool
the
about
bedroom.
this log, everything has a function. Not only does it look good, but there's a ledge underneath that the animals hide under. They feel secure. You're mimicking nature, so you're creating habitat. That's what really gets me excited about what your job is. I love my job, but I'm envious of yours as well, because I'm a fan. I'm not just somebody that wants a pond and forgets about it. This is a dream of mine.
And you're a hobbyist, which we love, which
Big
is
time.
why you enjoy putting the ferns in there and have
Yeah.
just look at how beautiful and natural that looks. And then the sun hits it in the morning, and then this little bit of a log in the area here with the water just coming down with a little trickle. I mean, unbelievably gorgeous.
What's really cool is on a warm day, seeing the animals interacting with the enclosure, the pond, the habitat. It's tremendous. You know, we've got a few of them swimming over here.
How many total turtles do you have living up in this enclosure up in the front?
In this enclosure, we've got 8 radiated tortoises from Madagascar. They're land tortoises, but they do come over and drink from this perfectly clean water for them to drink. We've got 4 pink bellies, we've got 3 painted terrapins, we've got 11 giant Mexican musk turtles, 1 Reeves turtle, and about 16 Asian box turtles.
Well, there you go.
Look at how clear the water is.
How often are you cleaning the filters?
Less than you would imagine. People think that the pond is a lot of work, but when set up properly, after it's had time to cycle, come out here, I clean the filters. I'm a hobbyist, so I do like to interact with my pond.
That's
Probably
therapy.
once a month, what I do is I'll go ahead in the reservoir in the vault, and I'll clean out the pre-filter on the AquaSurge pumps. Then, to be perfectly honest, probably twice a year I'm doing the biofoam.
Right.
I could probably do it once more, but
Very simple maintenance, and this is the kind of water quality. Okay, let's go check out the big one in the back.
let's do it.
All right, so here's the piece de resistance. It's been in here now for almost 2 years, right?
That's right, almost 2 years. I'm not one who imbibes wine, but they say wine gets better with age. I prefer this. This pond gets better with every day that passes. I can't believe it's in my backyard.
I'd rather have this in my backyard than a Ferrari in the garage.
Some people really want to have a sports car. There's my Lamborghini, man. It's right there, and it lasts longer. It looks better, and more importantly, it's enjoyed by the entire family. Every morning, I wake up, get my glass of water, I come out, I throw food to the fish. It's a ritual. The fish know.
We were in here yesterday swimming with those
around.
fish, and Ed and I were having an absolute blast, and that's something that you like to do with the family.
Oh my gosh, yeah. To see my children in here interacting with nature is something that I think is sorely missed in that generation. At least I know my kids are going to be more accepting of it, and more, it just builds more of appreciation for the natural world. I often say what you guys at Aquascape do is really a fantastic thing, because you're taking people and bringing them outside into nature in their own backyards, which I think is just so important for people to really connect with each other and with the natural world.
Look at the edging here with all of the plants, and the fact that this has only been here for 2 years is just what's spectacular. Kenan is a hobbyist. When we can incorporate wood like that, I've said it 1,000 times on this channel, is you don't want, you know, a ring of pearls look of stone, flat flagstone or boulders. You want to be able to mix it up with the plants. So he's got some aquatic plants in there. There's the elephant ear and the taro. You know, here's some umbrella palm, and just look at this whole little area. I mean, this little cove, it breaks up. There's rocks back there, but this little inlet here breaks up the ring of pearls look. For me to come back and see a pond that's only been here for 2 years that looks this natural, you know, it starts with the design, you know, adding elements like that wood element, you know, adding little beach areas and little coves, but then really the plants make or break it. We call the plants the decorations on the Christmas tree. But the fact that you got ferns breaking up the stones makes it look natural. So these are part of the things of naturalizing a water feature. This is the art. This is the things that come with understanding design, you know, but just the, you know, the ground covers that grow up along the edges here. I mean, it's just so peaceful. Nobody's talking. I'm just sitting here. This is the only thing I don't like about my job is I have to leave these places. We were here yesterday swimming and having a great time out here. I feel like I'm whispering just because it's just so peaceful and relaxing out here. But, you know, this is why I've been living the aquascape lifestyle since 1982. So we got a land bridge right here. Beautiful. I just swam through this tunnel yesterday and the water comes out and that nice current with all of the Sagittarius and the lilies. It's just so incredibly natural. Listen to that sound. Totally different sound than a waterfalls. Scalloped urns, another aquascape product. Patio bowl with a notched out hole. These are just two little decorative elements that added to a wetland. And this of course is the entire filter. The best filter that you can put in a water feature, koi pond, any sort of water feature is a wetland filter because of the sheer magnitude of the surface area for bacteria. Remember, in an aquascape ecosystem pond, the entire thing is colonized with bacteria, which is why the whole thing is filled with rock and gravel. But a wetland filter looks supernatural and you cannot beat it. And once a year, he washes that out. Once a year clean out. Normally in Florida, this would be what? A pool. Right outside the deck right here, you'd walk out and you would see a swimming pool. But the swimming pool could only be enjoyed 6 months out of the year down here, 7 months out of the year down here. Well, you can enjoy this 365.
This is a better alternative to a pool for so many reasons. One, you're not swimming in a bath of chemicals. To me, that's important. Two, it's not a one-dimensional object. It's not just, oh, I go in and I get cooled off. I come out, I stand in it, I walk around. We've created almost a botanical garden in the backyard.
And it's always changing.
Always maturing and changing. I like getting interactive with it. I trim down the plants. That's part of the enjoyment of the pond, is that I get to take care of it and care for it. When it's 95 degrees out in Florida, gardening becomes fun when you're water gardening. I get in, I trim some lily pads off, I throw them over for the redfoot tortoises to eat. It's really a fantastic lifestyle, I guess is what I'd call it.
Living the aquascape lifestyle.
Absolutely. Why have a pool when you can have so much more?
Most places with a swimming pool, you can only enjoy a few months out of the year. So one of the misperceptions about a recreation pond is that you have to swim in it. No, you swim in it when you want to, or you wade in it when you want to. The majority of the time, you do what Ken is doing right now. I guarantee you and Kate have spent many hours on that little deck we did.
We have these old people chairs, I call them. We just sit out there and I kind of look out. It really is a lifestyle. I've always been an outside person, but my wife, more importantly, now wants to kind of be out here. And it creates an opportunity for the family to kind of congregate. And not for nothing, in the world we're living in these days with COVID, we were in lockdown down here. I really did not feel the same amount of stress or restriction because I'm very fortunate that I have this in the backyard that I have. It really took a lot of that mental strain off me just being in my backyard. You know, why leave? It's really a great thing to have, not to mention the two aquascape ecosystems in the front yard as well.
The house is surrounded by water.
I want you guys to make a moat. Can we do that? Can I have a moat?
A water feature is the only form of landscaping that will pull people outside and have them spend hours on end listening to the waterfalls, feeding the fish, watching the birds come down and bathe. That's the idea of living the aquascape lifestyle. Tomorrow, Ed, the pond professor right over there getting his film, he's gonna have an awesome video kind of on the animals of Kamp Kenan, the ecology of this. You know, my channel is more dedicated to the lifestyle, but if you guys are interested in getting your own aquascape ecosystem pond, check out the link below for a certified aquascape contractor by you. You can't go wrong. Certified aquascape contractors built this together. We've got a tribe, the worldwide, with contractors all over that absolutely love creating their art and doing it for other people and getting them to enjoy living the aquascape lifestyle. I love my job.